Fusei în Oltenia. So to continue with our wonderful adventures. No, it's self-deprecating humor, attempting something like that. So we went to Oltenia, I said in the previous episode. I don't know the village's name, it doesn't matter. We stopped in Craiova, that's the railway station. I hate you with Socrate. He said that to the British gentleman. He was shocked. Socrate thought, because he didn't know English and I created that prank, he thought he's saying Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I hate you. Then in the village, as we enter, there's this mayor with a Lada car, which has a giant battery from a tractor. The battery from the car didn't work anymore. So I had to sit with my knees in my mouth, and we went to the house. The mayor was scared shitless, as they say in American movies, because they had some French or Western, anyway, donors came to this village with some things, and the villagers thought there was a treasure there which the mayor took for him, for himself, and they didn't get any of the jewelry, the diamonds from West. I'm just being mean and critical, cynical about those peasants, and just continuing to be stupid. So, spoiler alert, and warning, don't watch graphic violence. No, violence in language. Objectionable slurs. Now, the background, the history was like everywhere else. Communism. In communism, you didn't trust, or in fact, you trusted that you knew the big picture, you knew what the notables, the officials were doing. That is, they were taking care of themselves. It's splendidly described, summarized in The Animal Farm, George Orwell. All animals are equal, in theory, communism, wonderful principles, it's such an abject doctrine, but murderous. It's okay, it wasn't, the theory is good, it's just that in practice, come on, in the Soviet Union, South Korea, Cuba, China, with the oppression. And China, the prosperity is not communism, it's the capitalism, the elements of capitalism that bring about prosperity where it is. So, no. In practice, all animals are equal, only some animals are more equal than others. That's a translation of the doctrine. And you had, of course, Ceausescu and his cronies, and we could see after the fall, to which I contributed. Let me insist, repeat 1,000 times, as the participant in the revolution. I mean, Newsweek, you have the links, the article on the blog, and you can comment and ask and like, share, subscribe. Donate for the cause. We could see how the palaces he had, and you could see now what is the building of the parliament. It's meant to be the Ceausescu Palace, the house of the people, again in name, in theory, but in practice. So the second largest building in the world, and it's not just that. It's the biggest project in the world because he tore down all buildings in the center of the city, and there's the palace on something like a hill, and then all over the place, blocks of flats for his cronies, then buildings for, and as all this. Oh, okay, you have Qatar now, or gutter in the gutter. What the fuck happened? And that Infantino, You think sometimes, oh, achievement, people at the top, what do they have? Why don't I get at the top? Get at the top and be like that Trump, Infantino, Bolsonaro. Ugh. Scoundrels, scumbags. Ugh. I mean, giving lessons, and I was because I had red hair. Fuck you. So what was I talking about? Yes, the background, mistrust. So the villagers didn't believe what the mayor was saying or anybody with an official function. Communism was for that. Fight for survival, and those with some position would just take down the vile instincts on the others who had no means to defend. Cats fighting somewhere. You don't hear them. It's not very near them. We have plenty of cats. If you need some cats, by the way, if you want to take some cats, we have plenty. Too many. Okay, tomorrow.